Hey guys, I'm going to show you my breakfast, lunch, and dinner meals along with my snacks in between I have every day on my P90x diet. Well, let's just say, I know this may look a little overwhelming, all this stuff right here, but I'll explain everything. So let's start with breakfast. Okay, for one day breakfast I will have English muffin. I mean, this is the good stuff right here. This isn't no white flour nastiness. This is 7 sprouted grains, just get whole wheat, whatever you can. Stay away from white as much as you can. You're going to want the good stuff. And I also take egg whites. You can also get egg beaters. I don't really taste the difference, except egg beaters have some dye in it, so I just usually have the egg whites. About 3/4 of a cup of this. Scramble that, and then I also have about 1/2 cup to a cup of cottage cheese. Of course, it's going to be fat-free. That's what you want. And about 1/4 cup of raisins. I don't know if you like raisins, but I love raisins. They're so good. Now, I know this may sound a little gross to some of you, but what I do is when I toast one of these, and I take my scrambled eggs, and well, first of all, I toast one of these and I take peanut butter. There's peanut butter. This is the kind of peanut butter you want, all natural. It's just got peanuts and some salt, so that's none of those nasty sugars and stuff. So anyway, I toast one of these and I'll spread some peanut butter on them, and then I'll take my scrambled eggs and I'll put it on there and make a sandwich. Okay, and I know that may sound gross, but trust me, it is really, 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 really good. So I would recommend trying it, see what you think of that, because I love it. And on a different morning, I will have a protein shake, a little kind of my own. I usually use 8 ounces of soy milk. You can use soy milk. If you don't like soy milk, which I can't really taste it, in the protein shake itself, then you can use skim milk. I wouldn't go for anything other than those two. And then I will take a whole heaping scoop of whey protein. This is vanilla. I don't care too much for vanilla. This is my chocolate that I have left, and the only reason it is in this shaker cup is because I was traveling and needed to put it in something smaller. So yeah, I also need to get more chocolate. So anyway, about 8 ounces of either skim milk or soy milk. Take a heaping scoop of whatever protein powder you like. It doesn't really matter, whatever one you think tastes the best. And I take about 1/2 cup to 3/4 cup or so of fruit. I like it frozen, and it really doesn't matter what fruit you have in there. This is mixed fruit. I actually haven't tried this mixed fruit. I usually just use strawberries, but whatever fruit you really want. I at least recommend strawberries in it because it tastes really good. But as I said, about 1/2 cup, and I do like it frozen just because it makes the protein shake, just gives it, it's cold and it's thick, and I just like it that way personally. And then also, if you want more than that, about 1/2 cup or so of ice. And then you also want to put 1/2 banana or so. And along with that, I put about 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. It may sound a little interesting, but it's really, really, really good. It gives me a lot of energy during the day. It's really good for you. Really good. And so that's what I usually have for breakfast. So let's go ahead and move on over to my snack. Okay. I love protein bars, and these so far are my favorite. The Cliff Protein Bar Builders, 20 grams of protein. I just absolutely love these. I eat peanut butter with chocolate. I don't know which one I like more, probably peanut butter, but that's just me. A good idea if you like. I like freezing them, and like when I take them out from the freezer, they're just hard. I don't know. I like eating them frozen that way. I know it may sound a little weird, but of course you don't have to do that if you don't want. But protein bar, great snack, really, really good. And I highly recommend these unless you have one that's just better, because I really, really like these a lot. So we'll move on to lunch. Okay, for lunch I will either have chicken or tuna salad, which what I usually do is I take about 6 ounces or so of chicken or tuna, and I'll mix it with a low fat. If you can find no fat mayonnaise, that'd be good. but I didn't find any low fat, or no fat at Walmart. I just found low fat. So about a tablespoon of that. Put it in your chicken or tuna. I like this mustard. It's spicy, but some people don't like that. So, and about, I don't know, a teaspoon or so of that. This stuff is strong. So, and then I take about 1/2 to 3/4 of a celery stick. Cut that up nice and small and put that in there. And then I take about a stalk or so of this green onions, cut those up and throw those in there, mix it up, and then I will put it on a whole wheat tortilla. Remember, you want whole wheat, whole grain. You don't want nasty white wheat or whatever you call that stuff. So, and then other day I will have pretty much the same thing. Turkey, about 6 ounces worth, which right here, this is about 2 slices of this. So that's a good amount of turkey for me. And put it on that, a little bit of mayonnaise and mustard. Maybe not a whole tablespoon of mayonnaise unless you like that much, but if you use cheese, which I do sometimes, get reduced fat, low fat, whatever you can. You know, some good stuff. So, oh yeah, and on my turkey wrap that you have, I put about 1/2 cup or so of spinach on there. I would open it up, but it might take me a while to find where you open that. But this stuff is really, really good for you. You definitely want vegetables. And speaking of vegetables, for my other snack, yeah, I personally do not like V8, but that's just me. I don't really like the taste of that pulpy, mushy vegetable, but it's 70 calories in this whole can, and like 2 full servings of vegetables. This is really, really good for you. I get over the taste. Just, you know, knowing that you're putting that kind of good stuff in your body, that's something nice to know. And of course you don't have to have that, that's just what I like. And finally, for dinner, I love fish. Fish I love. I usually eat 2 fish. I usually eat mahi-mahi, which is it's kind of got like a steaky consistency. I don't like really watery fish. That kind of just like flops off your fork or whatever. So mahi-mahi is good, but I do like salmon more than I do mahi-mahi. It's just really, really good tasting. I love it. And usually what I do with either of these is I will take, I know this is a lot, if you minced garlic is really good for you. I take about 2 tablespoons, which is a lot, and I'll put it on that, and then when I'll cook it, and while that's cooking, I'll take about a cup or so of asparagus, and I'll chop it up in little pieces, and then I will mix it in like a bowl with the salmon or the mahi-mahi and eat it like that. And if you don't like asparagus, zucchini is also really good, or just some other kind of vegetable. I would definitely stay away from starches at night, because it's probably best to not have those resting on your stomach, especially if you don't do any physical activity after that. So I usually, you know, stay away from potatoes and other things like that when it comes to vegetables. So I recommend to have a starch with breakfast and lunch, and I stay away from at dinner. That's what I do personally. You can do whatever works for you. So that's basically what I eat every day. So you can comment and tell me what you think. If you have any suggestions or things that you think I should know, just go ahead and post. Thanks.